What's up, everyone? I just wanted to do an update on the insulation that I did on the garage doors. They're both done. I've had a couple cold snaps. This winter in Oklahoma has been a little weird. Yeah, it's been a little weird. 70s, and then next day it's like 30, and you get it. Haven't had any problems opening and closing the doors. This tape is holding up really good. I don't have one of those fancy temp guns. I wish I did, just old school, using my hand. I do notice a difference when it's really cold outside. When I feel this, and then I feel that, and then I'll come over to the bare metal and feel the bare metal and feel the difference. I mean, yeah, not much cold is getting through here. Some is getting through there because I only have the bubble wrap. It's better than nothing. Having put that weather stripping outside has made a huge difference. It's not as drafty in here. I just went out there earlier today, so it was a nice day. PTO that I'm using, so it's also New Year's Eve right now, so happy New Year's Eve and New Year's. I went around and caulked it all, made it look real nice, sealed it up. Also, I kind of was talking about making like a little mini series or just a playlist in YouTube of things I'm doing in the garage. This is going to be a long drawn out thing. I don't make a whole lot of money, but I talked about getting a radiant heater. I got one. I didn't get the ceramic one. I got a smoking deal on this thing, man. This is it right here. It's the Blue Flame, 30,000, and it's the black one. The dude sold it to me for 40 bucks. And I've been looking everywhere on Marketplace, and they're like $100, $150, $200. Brand new ones, they're like $280 something. And of course I missed the Black Friday because I was buying other stuff. But I got it, hooked it up. It had the mounting bracket, which I'm grateful for that. The hose that came with it was a different diameter, different type of plug, and I'm struggling to try. I wanted to combine them so I'd have a whole bunch of hose gas lines so I can move it somewhere other than here. Is this the most ideal spot? It is not, but this is where my gas line's at. This is as low as I could get it. Something to know, I've tried it. I messed around with it last night when I got back. I drove an hour and a half to go get it. Was it worth it? Yes. So I got it hooked up, I turned it on, it started for like 10 minutes, then boom, turns off. And I'm like, okay. I brought the carbon detector out here. I was getting some air circulating. So quick little YouTube searches and used some ChatGPT, and it said to clean it out. So I opened the thing up, got some air duster. Boy, that was odd, going to get some air duster. I asked my girlfriend if she would do it. She was like, no way. I'm like, babe, it's not a big deal if you're just buying one. If you're buying 5, they might look at you weird. I might not even put this in the video, I don't know. So I sprayed out the orifice and cleaned some things. I just used the air duster, put it all back together, and it stays on. I put the fan up there because it also has the fan in the back. It blows a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, I thought this thing was a real big deal having the fan. It blows a little bit. I found another guy on YouTube, because I'm a nerd and I research a lot of stuff. He put pancake fans on top. So eventually I'll do that. But having that fan up there, the heat's gonna rise because it's already, up pretty high. I turned it on this morning for about 45 minutes with the fan circulating it, and it made a huge difference in here. A really big difference. Was it like, oh wow, this is awesome? No, but it did make it so that if I was having to do something out here, I would be comfortable. It does have a smell, like a burning smell. I don't know if that, I think that's just part of having one. I like that it's black. The other thing that I did was I finally got this wall looking good. as best I could. I'm not really good at drywall. I do my best, you know, I'm learning, I'm getting better at it. But I painted it with some Sherwin-Williams satin. Yeah, was it satin? Satin. Anyways, it looks a whole lot better than what it was. And I got some marks on here because I'm eventually going to get, I'm either going to build a workbench myself, build it, or just buy some. I don't know, man. So I put some marks here where I'm going to be having some electrical outlets drop down. So I'll have a 220 down there, 110, 110, 110. My good buddy, he's an electrician, and he came by and we had a dinner here, and he looked at my breaker box because my breaker panel was full, and there's even, I forget what they call it, they're piggyback, there's 2-on-1 breaker. So we kind of came up with a game plan of what we're going to do because I want to kind of future proof the garage. Obviously putting more outlets in there, another light outlet, and then having an updated panel for when I put a mini split in here, when I put a welder in here, when I get an air compressor in here. So these are all the things that I'm hoping to do. It's not going to be done overnight, like I said. I don't make a whole bunch of money. But this is kind of my space, and my girlfriend's letting me do whatever in here. So I'm glad she doesn't give me a hard time about it. Well, no, I take that back. She does give me a hard time about it. When I went to go get the plumbing for the gas line, I got switch on there just to be safe. Fire this bad boy up here. It does get pretty hot.